On September 20, 1988, 19-year-old Tara Calico set out for her usual morning bike ride near her home in Belen, New Mexico. But this time she never came back. What started as a typical day for Tara would soon spiral into one of the most chilling disappearances in U.S. history, a case that has remained unsolved for over 3 decades. The disappearance of Tara Calico is shrouded in mystery, leaving behind questions that have haunted her family and investigators. But it's not just the case itself that's eerie. It's the unsettling, cryptic clue that emerged nearly a year after her disappearance. A Polaroid photograph that would leave everyone questioning whether Tara was still alive, or if something far darker was at play. In this video, we'll unravel the mystery of Tara Calico's disappearance, the strange photo that shocked the world, and the unsettling theories that followed. Tara Calico was a bright and promising 19-year-old college student living in Belen, New Mexico. On the morning of September 20, 1988, Tara left her home for a routine bike ride. It was a route she had ridden countless times before, through the quiet rural roads of Valencia County. Tara was an avid cyclist, known for her dedication and love of biking. She had even started riding with a Walkman to pass the time during her long rides. But on this fateful day, Tara didn't come home. Her mother, Patty, grew concerned as the hours passed, and when Tara still hadn't returned, she began to worry. That evening, Patty contacted the police and a massive search effort ensued. Tara's bike was found along the route she typically took, her Walkman lying discarded next to it. But despite the extensive search, there was no trace of Tara. No signs of a struggle. No evidence to suggest where she could have gone. Tara Calico had seemingly vanished into thin air, leaving behind a mystery that would haunt the small town of Belen for years to come. Almost a year later, in 1989, something happened that would forever change the investigation into Tara's disappearance. A disturbing clue appeared in the most unexpected of places. A Polaroid photo surfaced in a convenience store in Port St. Joe, Florida. The photo was of a young woman, bound and gagged, sitting next to an unknown man. The woman appeared to be in distress, her eyes wide with fear, her body restrained. What caught the attention of authorities, however, was the chilling resemblance to Tara Calico. But it wasn't just the woman's appearance that raised alarm, it was the background of the photo. On the wall behind the woman and her captor was a poster of a missing child, one that looked eerily similar to Tara's own missing poster. The location on the poster also matched the area where Tara had gone missing. This unsettling image left everyone stunned. Could this be Tara? Had she been taken and held captive for nearly a year? Or was it just a twisted hoax? Tara's mother, Patty, was convinced it was her daughter. The similarities were undeniable. The young woman in the photo had the same distinctive features, the same hair color, and the same facial structure. But the police were more skeptical. Despite the haunting nature of the image, there was no concrete evidence linking the photo to Tara. Investigators could not conclusively identify the woman in the image, and the man sitting next to her remained a mystery. Yet the photograph remains one of the most disturbing clues in this case, raising more questions than answers. So, what happened to Tara Calico? Was she abducted, or was there something more sinister at play? The investigation into her disappearance, and the subsequent appearance of the photo, has spawned numerous theories. The abduction theory. The most common theory is that Tara was abducted while riding her bike that day. Some believe the photo depicts her during captivity, possibly taken by her abductor. If this is true, it would suggest that Tara was being held against her will for months, and the photo was a cruel attempt to taunt her family. But who could have been responsible for such a crime? And why would the perpetrator send such a taunting message? The local connection. There are rumors that Tara may have been targeted by someone familiar with her. Some speculate that the man in the photo could be a local criminal or someone who knew Tara's routine and took advantage of her trust. The hoax theory. Others argue that the photo could have been staged by someone with knowledge of Tara's disappearance, possibly an attempt to throw off the investigation. There have even been theories that the photo was a prank, or that someone was attempting to profit from Tara's disappearance by creating fake evidence. Cold case connection. Some theorists suggest that Tara's case could be linked to other disappearances in the area during that time period. Could there be a serial abductor at work, one whose actions have yet to be fully understood? Despite numerous investigations, extensive searches, and even the involvement of private detectives, Tara's case remains unsolved to this day. The details surrounding her disappearance continue to puzzle investigators and haunt her community. On that fateful morning in 1988, Tara left for her regular bike ride along Highway 47. It was a route she'd taken countless times before, a seemingly ordinary day that turned into an enduring mystery. What happened to Tara Calico? Was she truly abducted, as many believe, or did something more complicated and sinister occur? The haunting Polaroid photograph that surfaced nearly a year later adds another layer of questions. Found in a convenience store parking lot in Florida, thousands of miles from where Tara disappeared, the image showed a young woman and a boy bound and gagged in what appeared to be the back of a van. Many believe the woman in the photo was Tara, but the FBI couldn't definitively confirm this. Who took that photograph? Were the individuals in it truly Tara and the unknown boy? And if so, why hasn't any concrete evidence surfaced to explain their fate? Tara's mother, Patty, believed deeply that her daughter was still alive. She tirelessly advocated for the case to remain in the public eye, contacting media outlets and working with law enforcement to uncover the truth. Tragically, Patty passed away without ever receiving the answers she so desperately sought. Her fight and her heartbreak are a testament to the enduring love of a mother who refused to give up. The case of Tara Calico remains one of the most haunting missing person cases in U.S. history. It serves as a chilling reminder of how some mysteries resist resolution, leaving a trail of grief and unanswered questions. Tara's story is not just a cold case, it's a reflection of the anguish of a family and a community left to wonder, what really happened? Tara Calico's story is not just one of a missing person. It's a story of loss, unanswered questions, and the persistence of hope. It's about a mother's heartbreak, a community's fear, and a nation's fascination with one of the most perplexing mysteries in true crime history. The Polaroid photo remains one of the most chilling aspects of this case. The expressions of fear and despair in the image haunt anyone who views it. Yet the photograph raised more questions than it answered. Was it a cruel hoax? Or was it a genuine clue, a fleeting glimpse into the grim reality of what might have happened to Tara? Over 3 decades have passed, and despite advancements in forensic technology and renewed interest in cold cases, Tara's disappearance remains unsolved. Could there still be evidence waiting to be uncovered? Could someone out there know the truth but remain silent? As we reflect on Tara's story, we are reminded of how fragile life can be and how important it is to keep these stories alive. It's not just about closure, it's about seeking justice for Tara and her family. What do you think happened to Tara Calico? Could the truth still come to light, or will this case remain an enduring mystery? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this story chilling and thought-provoking, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories that explore the darkest corners of human mystery. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and stay safe.